Cyclamen plant can be a bit tricky to grow, especially if you are growing it for the first time. So in this video we will see a few cyclamen plant care tips that will get you the best growth. So let's start and do subscribe to our channel. The first and the most important thing in cyclamen plant care is its season. Cyclamen plant is a winter's plant, likes a cold weather. It grows well in cold regions, while in temperate areas the growth seems to lag. The ideal temperature for cyclamen plant is 10 to 25 degrees Celsius. In this range of temperature, plant grow really well. Overall, you can grow this plant in winters, while in summers it goes dormant and survive only if the temperature isn't too hot. So better to grow it in winters only and move it somewhere cool during summers. Another most important thing in cyclamen plant care is the ideal spot. In a good spot, growth happens really well, more buds appear, plant thrives, the cyclamen tubers divide under the soil, etc. Cyclamen plant likes a lot of sunlight. It's a flowering plant and sunlight is the most essential need of a flowering plant. The sunlight of winters is very healing for cyclamen plant. You can't get good growth on your plants without giving it a few hours of sunlight. Ideally 2 to 4 hours of direct sunlight daily is the least requirement. So make sure it gets sunlight. Deficiency of light causes less budding, leaves drying and dropping. So be careful and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. One most important thing in cyclamen plant care is the soil. Soil media is a fundamental part of planting and growing. With a good soil media, plant thrives, make more buds, blooms fully. Your soil should be loose, fertile and well draining. Roots grow really well in such a mixture. You can also make it at home. Just follow the recipe from the description below. This soil works really well for such plants. One key thing in cyclamen plant care guide is the size of its pot. For cyclamen plant, pot size doesn't affect much, but if your plant is in the same pot from a long time, then you should do something. Changing the pot kickstarts the new growth. For starting, a medium-sized pot like 5 to 6 inches is enough. Make sure it has drainage holes. Some good pots are also linked in the description below. If the plant is root bounded, you will see the roots growing from the drainage holes. Plant will show a stunted growth, so better you do the repotting. For the fertilization of cyclamen plant, you can use any fertilizer. It's a moderate feeder. A nutrients-rich fertilizer once a month can work really well. You can also make a good fertilizer at home. Just follow this recipe from the description below. This fertilizer works really well. With this, plant makes more buds, more and bigger flowers. Tubers divide under the soil. One growth boosting thing in cyclamen plant care is the deadheading. When we cut off the dead and dried flowers, plant tries to push even more buds and flowers. It's a technique to get flowers constantly. You can just pinch off the bloomed out flowers whenever you see. This will keep your cyclamen plant even more blooming and growing. There aren't so many pests that attack on cyclamen plants, but aphids and mealybugs can appear. A healthy plant is immune, but if you see some kind of pest, use Neem spray immediately. Video on making Neem spray at home is added here. Feel free to follow and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.